Hi guys, welcome to another video from my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Heidi and I just moved into my very first Japanese apartment, and in this episode, in this video, I'd like to show you guys around. There's nothing in it. I'm still planning out the details where everything will go, and I'm actually moving in with all the furniture, well, most of the furniture tomorrow. I guess I shouldn't say most of the furniture because I haven't bought a bed yet, but my washing machine and my fridge are supposed to come in on Sunday, and I have some little trinkets here and there, so that's basically it. Let's go. So this is the entrance. Very simple, but what I don't like about it is that it's kind of small, so that's all the floor space. And then here I think I'm going to put a rack for shoes, and right after that we're in the kitchen. So this is the sink and the I don't know how you call this, like electric stove, I guess. Yeah, there are some marks over there which I have to write in the report later, and that's basically it for my kitchen. It's just a one burner stove, electric stove. Over here we get into the bathroom, and it's really nice and white. I can tell they just renovated this, which is great. I'm not too particular with bathrooms, but it's nice to know that this one's new, and I like that the door slides like that. Yeah, it slides. Yep. Over here, this is for the gas. So if I want to heat up water for a bath, if I want to draw a bath, then I click on this, I click the on, and then I adjust the temperature over here. And over here is the rest of the apartment. It's quite small. It's a one room, but it's all I really need, and it's quite spacious, but that might change depending on how much furniture I put in here. This is a really simple closet. It's not too big. I put some of my bags in there. My bags, please do not mind that. And yeah, some of my mess. Outside, I'm not going to show you everything outside, but that's basically how it looks like. I'm going to put a washing machine over there. And then this is the aircon. I definitely don't want to stay under that thing. I'm too scared. Like, if an earthquake happens, I don't want it to fall on me. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the apartment. That's everything. Over here, I do plan to put the fridge and maybe like a trolley, because there's no counter space over there. There's zero counter space, like that's all I get. So I'm thinking I'll either put like the I don't know how you say it, but it'll give you extra space, like it just acts like a board. And oh, down here we also have some storage, but not a lot. I guess I can put my knives here or whatever. That's it. I also kind of like that this has a this has like this little space over here, so I can put the oil and the dishes if I want to. These are the lights. Over there I have an overhead light and the breaker, and this janky ass bulb that I think I'm gonna change pretty soon. So I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty details of how I rented this place in another video, but for now I'm going to tell you guys how much it cost and the factors I took into consideration when I wanted to rent out an apartment. So the first one is obviously the budget. My real maximum budget was 65,000 yen per month. So if you would convert that into dollars, it's $650. I didn't know if I could afford anything over than that, so as much as possible I wanted to keep it really minimal. Aside from that, I wanted the room to have a lot of natural light, which is nice, you know, for my videos and stuff. Next, it had to be kind of near a station. My previous share house, which you guys saw in the previous video, it was like 9-10 minutes walk from the station, which would have been okay. Oh my gosh, this construction. But it would have been okay, but on the days where it was raining really hard, it was like the worst thing that could possibly happen. When it's raining or when it's super duper sunny and hot and you're just walking for 10 minutes straight, and the Japanese humidity or the Japanese, like, I don't know, like the amount of rain that they have during rainy season is crazy. So yeah, as much as possible I wanted to keep it pretty close to a station, and this one is very close to a station, which is nice. I also didn't want it to be noisy because I just don't like living in noisy areas, and all my life I've lived in pretty residential areas. Even my share house was in a really nice residential area, a lot of old houses in that place. So I was able to find all of those things, but at the same time I had to give up some other things. Like, it couldn't be brand spanking new, obviously. It's like I think it's pretty much out of the question when you say that you want an apartment for 65,000 yen and it has to be new. Like, no way in hell you're gonna find that in Tokyo. That's also foreigner friendly. That's another thing, it had to be foreigner friendly, because sometimes in Japan they don't rent out to people who aren't full Japanese or even half Japanese. They do have some issues with that. I have a friend who had an issue with that. There were a lot of things to consider and a lot of things I had to give up, but overall I'm pretty happy. This place is in a really quiet part of town, still pretty near the busy parts of Tokyo, so I could get to Shinjuku in about, I don't know, 15 minutes if I really... Yeah, 15 minutes, so that's pretty good. And the walls are concrete, so I don't hear my other neighbors, because I have friends who live in other share houses and it's really noisy. Other share houses and apartments, and they can hear everything. They can even hear their neighbor yawn. I'm not about that life. Hi guys, so the mover is here. His name is David Green. I found him online, and I would recommend his service because he comes on time and he has a real truck, so he can help you with your stuff. So I've just moved in. David just finished putting everything on the floor for me. He was really nice about it, and he even gave me a discount because my move was so small and it was kind of near and there was no traffic. So I would really recommend his services. If you don't know his name is David Green. You can contact him. I'll leave his contact information in the description box below. Yeah, I mean, that was the most hassle-free moving experience I've ever had. To be fair, it's my first moving experience, but nothing bad has happened, so that's good. So right now, I'm gonna show you all the stuff I have. I'm gonna go fix it, and yeah.